What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 12 of our Pokemon Lazarus walkthrough. In the previous video, we made our way to a new area. We arrived at Palette City. We explored the entire city where we battled rival Rania. We also took on Gym Leader Raydeen and earned the 7th gym badge. After that, we got bad news that Team Chimera had got their hands on a whole bunch of legendary Pokemon. So in today's video, we are going to try and stop Team Chimera from getting their hands on any more legendaries. We're actually going to try and catch KYOGRE, Groudon, and Rayquaza, the 3 legendary Pokemon. But now we've just backtracked all the way to the university. We're chatting with Professor Elia, and there's a reason why we are back. He gives us a couple items. We also come and chat to Rania, and she gives us a TM. But if you come and chat to Nico, he is actually selling Mega Evolution Stones now, and he's got a whole bunch of them. There is a huge list, and there are different prices. Some of them are quite pricey, but you can sell a lot of your items through Nico as well to get some cash. So we're actually going to come and buy one for our Delphox. We just bought a Delphoxite. So now we should be able to Mega Evolve. I can't wait to test it out. Mega Delphox is going to be an absolute weapon. So do make your way back to the university and do come and get a Mega Evolution Stone. Like I said, in today's episode, we are going to be trying to battle Team Chimera. They've got legendary Pokemon, and we're going to try and catch legendary Pokemon. So we're going to need any help or advantage that we can. We have some tough battles ahead. But now we have sailed back to Palette City, and we are heading over to the western side. There are a couple trainers here to battle, and you could find some cool Pokemon hiding in the grass. We can use strength now after defeating Gym Leader Raydeen, so you can just push these blocks out of the way. But before starting all these missions, I do recommend that you buy a couple revives and potions, because there are a lot of trainers to battle here, and Team Chimera is no joke, especially with legendary Pokemon. After you battle them, you might have to heal up some of your team, or just before you battle them. We did spot one of the Team Chimera gang people, and it looked like he had walking wake here. So we've battled all the trainers and finally reached the Chimera admin, and it looks like he's ready to battle. So we're going to take on our first legendary battle against Team Chimera, and let's see what they got. They've got a full team of 6 Pokemon, and we've just Mega Evolved our Delphox. We one-shotted the opponent's Mamoswine, so that's a great start to the battle. And the next Pokemon they've sent out is Persian, which we've also just one-shotted. So this Mega Evolution is really killing it. We also just one-shotted Octozolt, so half of this guy's team has been one-shotted. The next Pokemon he has sent out is Feraligatr, which we knocked out in 2 shots. So I'm really impressed with Mega Delphox so far. He has had a type advantage in this battle, so he's just been one-shotting pretty much everything. But now we have reached their final Pokemon, Walking Wake. We one-shotted Abomasnow. Unfortunately, Mega Delphox got knocked out, but we have sent out Decidueye to finish off the job. And we've done it. We've defeated the first Team Chimera admin. I think we got lucky there just having the type advantage. They used a lot of Ice-type Pokemon, so our Fire-type moves were really effective. But after that, we actually get to encounter Kyogre and battle it, so I hope we can catch it. Kyogre is at level 45, and it has Mega Evolved as well. We sent out a Luxury Ball, and we did catch it. It took ages, but we have edited the video. It took us probably like 50 attempts to try and catch Kyogre, but I have edited it just so this video doesn't drag on forever. I don't think anyone wants to see us try and throw out 50 Pokeballs. But that's 1 legendary Pokemon down. We've still got 2 more to try and catch. So next up, we're going to head back to Sofo City, and we're going to head to the mine. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a room that we couldn't enter that was radiating a lot of heat. So we're going to try and enter there and see if we can find Groudon. We enter the room and there are a whole bunch of trainers to take on again. And some of these trainers are tough. You get a load of experience from battling all these trainers. That's why I do recommend you have the revives and potions so you can heal up before we battle the next Chimera admin. And we have found him. The first Pokemon the Chimera admin has sent out is a level 42 Arcanine, but the alternate form. Our Mega Delphox knocks it out, but we did take a fair amount of damage. The Team Chimera admin has now sent out a level 43 Pyroar. We decided to swap in Dracloak because of its dive attack. The Dracloak has just been knocked out and they've used a potion on Pyroar. We have, however, knocked it out with our Golisopod. The next Pokemon they've sent out is a Cerulege, the fire and ghost type Pokemon. We did send out our Delphox, but unfortunately it got knocked out. But Golisopod knocked out Cerulege once again. And now they've sent out an interesting Pokemon, a type Null. Our Decidueye knocked it out with its fighting attacks. So I wasn't expecting a type Null. They've been using a lot of fire Pokemon. And now they've also just sent out a Berserker, so they've got a couple normal types as well. And finally, they've sent out the legendary Pokemon Gouging Fire, which Entei evolved into. It's Entei's Mega Evolution or alternate form. I do think these Paradox Pokemon look pretty cool, but we have sent out Jolteon now to try and finish off Gouging Fire. And we've done it. We've defeated the second Chimera admin. Our Pokemon got a lot of experience from that battle and leveled up quite a bit. But now that we've got the Chimera admin out the way, we have encountered Groudon. So we're going to try and catch Groudon, and then hopefully we will be able to find the last Chimera admin. Groudon has just evolved into its primal form, and we have caught it. So we've got two legendary Pokemon now. We've got KYOGRE and Groudon. There's only one left, and my favorite of the three, Rayquaza. So we're going to have to try and find where it is. We're going to backtrack to the city, heal up our team, and stock up on a few more revives and potions. And then we're going to head to Kippos Island, where the Pokemon Zoo was. I don't know if you guys can remember when we were here last, we couldn't head down south. There was a bug catcher with a scyther blocking the path. But now we can actually work our way through. There are a bunch of trainers to battle here. You can probably take on about 6 trainers trying to work your way through. But once you've defeated all the trainers, you'll reach a new town called the Tower of Deoxysopus. So there is a Pokemon Center here to heal up your team. We're going to do a bit of exploring. There's only a couple of houses here. So we're going to chat to everyone, and then there is the tower itself. We're going to have to work our way up the tower, and I believe Rayquaza is at the top of the tower, and we're probably going to have to take on another Chimera admin. So I can't wait. This is going to be really exciting. This has been a super fun episode. I love legendary Pokemon. I can't believe that we have already caught 2 legendary Pokemon. We just have to catch Rayquaza now. Rayquaza is one of my favorite legendaries. My favorite legendary Pokemon of all time is probably Mewtwo, but Rayquaza's a close second. Let us know what are some of your favorite legendary Pokemon in the comments down below. But we've reached the top of the tower, and to my surprise, the Team Chimera boss, Calliope, is at the top, so we're actually going to battle him now. And he's really tough. We've knocked out the first Pokemon, and he's just sent out a Grimmsnarl level 44. So his Pokemon are slightly higher level than the previous 2 admins we took on. And Grimmsnarl is an absolute weapon. Our attacks just are not very effective at all. As you guys know, Grimmsnarl is a fairy and dark type. But we have sent out Decidueye after Delphox got knocked out, and they've just sent out a Hydrapple that we have one-shotted. Unfortunately, Decidueye took some damage in that attack. We have now sent out Golisopod, and our opponent has sent out a Sneasler, but the alternate form, the poison form. We decide to swap in Jolteon for the next Pokemon. They have just sent out a level 44 Silvally, and I'm hoping Jolteon's electric attacks will be effective, and they are. We just one-shotted Silvally, And we're down to the final Pokemon. Calliope has sent out a Raging Bolt, the legendary beast, the paradox form of Raikou. We swap in Aurorus and we have gotten Raging Bolt into the red zone, but unfortunately they used a potion on Raging Bolt. Aurorus is hanging in there and its attacks are really strong. Its defense is also really high. And that's it, we've done it. We've defeated Calliope and his Raging Bolt. I can't believe we defeated all of Team Chimera and the 3 legendary beasts in today's episode. And now we actually get to encounter and get a chance at catching Rayquaza. I hope we can catch this Rayquaza and then we'll have all 3 of the legendary Pokemon. We throw out a luxury ball and it's done the job. We have caught all 3 legendaries. What an amazing episode it's been. We have battled Team Chimera and done some serious damage to them. We've defeated legendary Pokemon and we have caught some legendaries. As we exit the tower, we catch up with Nico and Rania, and they say the final step we need to do is find Team Chimera's hideouts. They have a specific island and they tell us how to get there. So in the next episode, we're going to try and find Team Chimera's hideouts and defeat them once and for all. That's all it's going to be for this one. Thanks for watching.